that intrigued me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this war that the Democrats and the left are waging, that dominate the cities, are waging on conservatives and Republicans who dominate the rural areas. I don't see what they hope to get out of it, because the conservatives and the Republicans pretty much, in the rural areas provide the food and resources that the people in the cities depend on to survive. They need us. We don't need them to survive. Yet they're waging all-out war on rural America and the people who produce the things that everybody has to have to survive. I wanted to make that point.
Well, if you look at some examples from history, the French Revolution, also collectivization under the Soviet Union, they can use an economic collapse and then stir the population of the cities up into anger against the farmers. In the French Revolution and in the Soviet Revolution, they were able to go out into the countryside. In the case of Ukraine, create the starvation famine intentionally. The people in the cities, you'll always be able to raise a militia to go out to the country and put the jackboots to those farmers that they will say are hoarding the food. The farmers have the food out in the country, and they're starving the cities because they won't get with the new 5-year program and follow their orders and bring the food into the cities. Of course, this is nonsense, because by ordering farmers to produce food at a loss to themselves, they're not going to plant. I mean, why would they? But it's been an effective tactic in the past, because you can mobilize huge populations in the cities, put them on trucks, and what do you do if you have a farm with 10 people living on it, and here comes truckloads of hundreds of angry city dwellers, and they're out there to get the food? You'll absolutely destroy the farm. No more food will be produced, and the country will be further ruined. So you would say, all right, well, why would socialists want to do that? You have to understand, the worse the crisis, as Lenin put it, the worse, the better. So the farms are absolutely destroyed. Nothing's being produced. It's worse than ever in the cities. But this allows them to kind of, in a loop, create the conditions where they get the city people even angrier and angrier, but their anger is not focused on the socialist leaders that caused this wreckage. Their anger is focused on those white boomers, rural farmers, those bitter clingers with their God and their guns. They're the ones that are stopping the socialist utopia from coming into existence. Of course, this won't produce one loaf of bread, obviously. But to the NPC drones that are the militia army for the statists, they're too dumb to understand that. They're just going to be brainwashed. They're going to be told the rich white farmers have all the food, they're holding it, we need to go out and get it. The evil socialists at the top of the pyramid, they know that they're just wrecking the country and wrecking the economy. But through that wreckage, they will create conditions where they can rule through such harsh tactics, full Stalinist, Maoist tactics. When the cities are completely in starvation, that's when they can rule by emergency decree. They can completely shut down free speech, take away our gun rights, and basically get rid of the white, bitter clingers. Get rid of them. Now, you might say, well, that still won't produce food. That's right. But you absolutely have the chance to destroy and eliminate your primary ideological enemy. Then they think, well, maybe in 10 or 20 years, we'll figure out a way to feed the cities again. But in the meantime, we are going to be in power forever because we have absolutely eliminated our ideological enemies, the white, conservative, Christian, rural Americans. And that's what they're going to do.